Here's a short, honest review on my 2023 XR 150. I bought this about 2 months ago. I have, at this point, 319 miles on it. It's getting through its break-in period. I'd like to give you an honest review. 61 years old. I had a motorcycle since I'm 11, but I took about 25 years off the last one on dirt riding. So this is a perfect bike for me to get back started. The first two things I did to get it trail ready, and these were the most important, is the tire it comes with is an 80-20 tire, which means it's 80 street, 20 dirt. It's good for pavement and light gravel, so I changed it out to a 50-50 tires. There's the front tire, bit of mud on them out riding, and there's the back tire. So I got 50-50 tires. The foot pegs are horrible. It's like standing on two twigs. So I changed them out. I put a CR250 foot pegs on. They fit fine. I would like a little bigger than that, but they're fine for now. As far as the top speed, they said Honda claims you get 70 miles an hour. I don't see it being possible unless after the break-in period, but I could tell you using my GPS, the speedometer is about 3 to 4 miles an hour off. The GPS told me I was doing 60 miles an hour, and the speedometer told me I was doing 56. So I think it does about 60 miles an hour. What you get with this bike, as an entry-level bike, it's $2,971 MSRP, then the dealer fees, taxes, and tags. But you get 7.1 inches of travel on the front suspension and 5.9 on the rear suspension. Neither are adjustable. So you got what you got. You got a basic bike for trail riding. Put new tires on it, put new pegs on it. Comes with a nice rack in the back, that's great. 2-up foot pegs. I think it's sprung, the rear end sprung for 2 people, because I've had my son on it. Between the two of us, it's close to 400 pounds, and it rides nice. One thing I could tell you about the choke, and I don't know if there's anybody out there that would put a link to me, but this choke that you get with this, it's a electronic choke. It's not like the pull choke of the old days, even though it's carbureted. I don't think it works, because then when I put the choke on, it doesn't do a damn thing. I have to turn the throttle a couple times, hold it on, get it running. After that, then it starts and runs fine. As far as my trail riding ability, oh my God, it's improving day by day. I try to get out 3 times a week. The bike, it's capable of doing what you need it to do. For an entry-level bike, I could see myself either getting the CRF 300 Rally next year or the TW200. The TW200 is a lot more capable of a bike than this, but this is still a great entry-level bike. I want to tell you, I had this bike 1 week, and I was riding down trails over some rocks, and I didn't hit anything with it, and I'm not that heavy. I weigh 175 pounds. This snapped here. I took it back. I called the dealer because it's under warranty, Maddo Cycles in St. Clair. He did a great job. He got it taken care of for me, but he had to change the whole frame out. So he checked. It never happens. I was 1 in 10,000 maybe that had a structural failure like that. But he took care of it real quick, and I'm back up riding, and the bike's perfect. So I have no complaints with it. He was very good to me. That's a shout out to Matto Cycle in St. Clair, Pennsylvania. So anyway, I just wanted to give you, there's no LED headlight, it's just a halogen light, which you can't complain because it's the low price. Same with the turn signals. Two things that I'm so grateful that they did is the back rack and the passenger foot pegs. The instrumentation, you're going to get your basic. You got your speedometer, your odometer, your trip odometer. You got turn signal light and a high beam light and a neutral indicator. That's all you get. The clutch is not adjustable. The brake is not adjustable. It does hold 2.8 gallons. Honda claims it gets 124 miles to the gallon. Now the bike isn't broken in yet. It has 382 miles on, or whatever I told you. 319 miles on right now. But I've been getting about 70 miles a gallon, which I'm not complaining about. I'll let you know in the future if the gas mileage improves. But all in all, I love the bike. I'm out in the trails now. I'm having the time of my life. I could legally drive on the street to any trail I want to go to without getting pulled over and arrested because I don't have a licensed bike. So this is the way to go with the enduro or light adventure bikes, whatever they're called nowadays, dual sports. But it's definitely the way to go. Just got to properly equip it. I'm going to be getting the skid plate for it next, and then hand guards. And that's probably the only thing I'll do to it. Next year, I will get the CRF 300 Rally, I think. But I'm always going to keep this bike because they just hold their value. I could keep this and ride this for 5 years and get close to the price I paid for it. So anybody who's looking for entry-level dual sport, the Honda XR150 is a very affordable, and you got the Honda reliability. You get a 1-year warranty with it from Honda. So anything that goes wrong, like my structural failure, that was covered and they replaced it. So it's actually a bike that if you bought it, you're gonna have it, you could have it for 20 years. I've seen people selling these old Hondas and Yamahas, Kawasaki, Suzukis that are 35 years old and they're still getting good money for them. It's something that if you want to get into trail riding or have something for commuting, and maybe if you just want to just commute with it, it's like riding around a toy. It's only 282 pounds wet, so you can't beat it. It's they claim 12.5 horsepower and I don't know, 11 newton meters of torque. I'm not sure it's 12.5 horsepower. I think that might be a little exaggerated, but that's what they claim. But it's enough to get you around anywhere you want to go. And if you want to do trail riding, please, or you will slide out if you don't get better tires. The tires that it comes with are just not capable of any kind of trail riding that you would want to do other than gravel roads. Okay, well, thank you for your time. Please give me a like, and I'll see you on the next review.